Hello. Hello. Okay. We can start right now. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is May 5th, 2020. Pacific time it is 12:15 p.m. Um, as we said, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we do English live streaming. Um, for the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do Chinese live streaming. Yeah, it is good. It is good because we did more languages explanation for our system, and sure the Spanish live broadcast also the channel is doing that, and we hope more and more people who knows different languages, and you can learn the system information well, and to start the other languages live broadcast. Yeah, and for the coastal natural health system uh, spreading, it cannot just only several people doing it. We need all the people who are interested in doing this, or who have the ability to do this, and to spread the coastal natural health system to the people. Because as we all know, coastal natural health system is a really good system for helping people to improve their health. And also, it is not so difficult to understand. Not so difficult to understand. And you can you can do your own business. You can gain the job opportunities by learning Georgetown Natural Health System or by using Georgetown Natural Health System for you yourself, for your family, for your friends, and even for your clients. If you open the natural health business yourself, and the Georgetown Natural Health System is a systematic, it's a complete system. It is not just one or two products. excuse me, excuse me, somebody missing me, right? So you can use Georgetown Natural Health System to start your own business, no problem. And as we said, the Georgetown management system, it should be prepared before the end of last month, but our programmer, uh, it's too much work for him, I know. But anyway, this month we have to put into use. I push programmer every day, and so our people will have very good management system to record everything of you, of the business. Today we will continue to explain the system checking concept, or we can see similarly as the diagnosis concept, high and low. In for women section, in our questionnaire, and there is a section which is called for women only. Okay, for women, and we create this section. And in fact, it is because the special property for women have that it is menses menses menses. We use purple, okay? We use purple. Menses. Oh, sorry. It looks like we use this one is better. Menses. Menses. I think SE, right? Let me double check it. So give me a second. Ah, uh, Mrs. No E, no letter E. Yeah, no worry the English word. The most important is you can understand what I'm talking about. Okay. The Mrs. is the women's special property. And there is another word, for this. It is a period. In fact, I like to use period because use I like to use the simple words or the easier words to explain the information. And then this will make the people easy to understanding. There is another professional word. It is called menstruation. Menstruation. In fact, they're talking about sensing, and this is women's special property. And today, for this live broadcast, we have given name like know your menses. Let me check. To know your menses. I hope, not only the ladies, not only the women, not only the women will watching or are watching our live broadcast or for later record videos. There, there is also the man or me, the male, to watch this video. I hope when you see the topic like to know your missus, I hope you, I hope for men, for male people, you do not mad about it. Okay, yeah, because in fact today the live streaming is especially for women, especially for our respect for ladies. Okay, so about menses or about period or about menstruation. Menstruation is a professional word to use. The period, the period, the menses, and the menstruation. In fact, it is a very, very common word for people. And this kind of words, maybe only the babies do not know about it, but all people know it. But for the people to know what it is, or to know the name, it is not difficult. But if you can understand it, I do not think there are too many people understand it. So that is why today we will talk about the menses or the period in some key points for you to understand. Because as we said, for anything, only you can understand it very well, and then you will know how to do, how to deal with what you have correctly, and then it can reduce the issues from your mistake or uh, from your wrong action. So the knowledge, in fact, we can see the wisdom is the key for you to live well, for you to deal well, for you to manage your body, your life, and even your business well. The knowledge is very important. If the knowledge it is wrong, it is wrong, and it will be very difficult for you to win the life. Even like this Mrs. Everybody knows Mrs. Period, menstruation. Everybody knows, but it doesn't mean everybody understand or everybody know deeper. Know deeper. In fact, comparing comparing Oriental culture, Oriental culture, and the Western culture. In Oriental culture, they take care of the people, Oriental people, they take care of the misses, or they take care of the period very seriously. But the Western culture people, in fact, the Western culture people is like Americans, American culture, or even European culture. Okay, like this, they doesn't take care. They doesn't take care the misses. They doesn't take care the baby delivery so much, so much. But today's information, we are explaining the misses in Oriental culture way, and with the Oriental culture information about misses, I hope you can really do something. You can really do something for your misses, because misses is really very, very important. It's really very important for women to have to have a better health, to have a sound health, a sound health. Okay, let's start explanation about that. The misses, or the period, or the menstruation, it is the monthly discharge of blood from the uterus of non-pregnant women. In fact, this kind of explanation, it is all people right now know. All people right now know. And from this kind of, we can see definition, it shows like for the normal misses, it happens monthly, monthly. So for the time, you have to understand, if your period is normal, it should happen monthly at certain time. And also the period cycle, generally it is 28 days, 28 days. It is 28 days. Sure, individually, some people maybe they have okay monthly, right? And 28 days. But individually, some people maybe they have 27 or 26. Some people maybe they have 29 or 30 or 39, something like that. This 28 days is average average time for people to experience the period. but it is monthly. and it is mostly. And also for the age, you know, the ladies or the women, the women age to have the period, to have the period. And in Oriental culture, for female, we calculate everything for female by seven, by seven, by seven. Seven is what? To 7 years to calculate. What does it mean? It's like in the Oriental culture or in the traditional Chinese medicine, the women will have the period or will start their period. Averagely, the age is 14 years old. 14 years old is 7 times 2. 7 times 2. This is an average age for women to have the period, no, to start their period. According to individuals, in fact, as we know, some females, some females, they start from 11. Some There is very few females. They start from 9, from 9. And for the male, in Oriental culture or in traditional Chinese medicine, they calculate the life functions or everything. For male, it's calculated as 8, as 8, as 8. And for the male, they can release the sperm, right? Generally, it's 16 years old. 16 years old. 16 years old. But today we talk the female mainly, okay? And the average age for women to have their period, it is 14 years old. And why some people they're very early? Some people like 11 years old, 13 years old, or 9 years old. The youngest, as we know, it is 9 years old. Sure, there is some ladies, they will start their period like maybe 16 or maybe more. Okay, why some females they very early to have the period? Why some females they very late to have a period? Here I will explain something. You know, for the woman to have the period, it depends on the woman's energy. Energy. If individually, if this lady or if this girl, they have much more energy than the normal ladies. Generally, their period will come earlier. Will come earlier. Sure, if this lady or this girl they have less energy than normal girls, their period will come later. Some like 15, 16 years old, coming in the later age. It depends on the women's body energies. It depends on the women's body energies. And as we said, as we said, as we said, for females, for the females or for the women, we calculate their their function, their function of the body at 7. We see 7 times 2 for 14 years old. It is the time for the woman to start their period. Their period. And if 7 times 3, 7 times 3, it is 21 years old. 21 years old. In fact, this age, a little more or a little less, or it should be their marriage, the marriage age, the marriage age. What is marriage age? At this age, everything, every function of the females has complete. And this means from 14 to 21, even though the women has started their period already, but then does it mean it is matured? No, it's still growing. It's still developing. So it is not complete. So this means between the 14 and the 21 years old, it's better no sex or no marriage, no babies. Otherwise, otherwise, the girl health situation will be damaged. It looks like the fruit, the fruit. You must wait for the fruit is finished. It's finished. It's mature. It's mature. It's mature. And then you take it and you eat it. And it is very delicious. Before the fruit finish or before the fruit becoming mature, right? I see let me get the words if the mature is correct word or not. Okay, mature. Double confirm. I think you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, we use mature. It's like a fruit. If the fruit is not mature, it is still developing to be mature, and it is not tasty. It's not complete. It is not complete. It is the same. It is the same as it is the same as the human beings. As the human beings. So 14 years old, 14 years old, start having the period, but it is not time. It is not the time for the girl to have babies. Sure, everybody knows 13 or 14 years old, the breast not finished development, the uterus not finished development. There is a lot of things. They're still on the processing. They're still on the processing. So if if the girl have babies very early, and their health issues will happen for later. Too much. I have a friend. I have a friend. She has baby since she was 15 years old. When she was 15 years old, she has the first baby. In fact, for the later on, her health situation is very bad. In fact, she is our one of clients, or she is one of our clients. She is one of our patients. Sure, we yeah, he get very good improvement finally. But what I mean is The human being should do the right thing in the right time. If the time it is not coming yet, and you do it, and you will pay for it. So it is not a joke, especially for the ladies. For the ladies, we give advice here, not having sex in so early age, and not having your babies in so early age. As the standard, we see the 21 years old, the 21 years old, or maybe 20, maybe 21, maybe 22. That's fine because mostly your body is mature already at this age. At this age. So not abuse your energy just because of your desire. Desire can burn your energy, can destroy your health. That's really no joke. That's really no joke. And generally, for the if 7 times 7, it is menopause time. Menopause. It is menopause time. Generally, yeah. But some people they start the menopause, they said 41 or 45, right? Some people they start menopause like 51 or 55, something, right? But 7 times 7, it is 49. It is average age for people, for the women to have the menopause. What means menopause? Menopause, in fact, it is your energy down, down, down. Your energy, you have no enough energy to support menses. This is menopause. What kind of energy? As we said, water and the fire energy. This not enough. Especially for the beginning, according to the fact, according to the cases happen. So for menopause, at the beginning, the mostly is water energy low. Water energy low. Water energy low, okay? And the fire toxin high, mostly. Mostly it's like this. Fire toxin high. You see it? Fire toxin high. Yes. So in fact, all is connected with our fire and water energy. It is not difficult. We keep repeating the same concept or same knowledge in every topics because it is one system. And the natural health or personal natural health system, they use one natural health theory to explain everything. To explain everything. Water and fire energy, right? Stasis, high, low, that's all, Sure, a little bit more, but it is limited. It is not, it is not unlimited. It is limited. Don't worry about that. Okay? Okay. So the menses happens from puberty. What is puberty? Puberty is like youth. Youth. Youth, in fact, as we said, 7 times 2, something like this. Right? Puberty, the age, it is 7 times 2, generally. This information is very important. We explain like this. When you see your clients, when your client has the period problems, they come to you, you should have this kind of knowledge in mind to explain to them, to know, to tell if the period is normal or not, And the puberty, it's the youth. For the age, averagely, it is 7 times 2. To menopause after women, menopause. The menopause age, we just explained that it is 7 times 7 normally. Normally, 7 times 2, it is 14, right? It is 14. So 7 times 7, it is 49. It is 49. It is 49. So the menses happens from puberty or from youth to menopause of women. Or we can see it happens averagely from 14 to 49. Why the women have the period? They have the period. Start having their period on 14 because as they grow, from baby until youth, right? From youth until adults, okay? So they're eating more. And then, and then, and then, and then this kind of energy enough to call the lady's period back. And also, while the menopause, I said it is because your water energy and the fine energy problems. And it is not enough to support your period to continue. It's all energy problem. Sure, if in another way is if you have enough energy, if you have enough good nutrient blood, if you have the normal function of organ system, you can have period forever. How to preserve your energy? How to preserve your energy? How to keep your body energy? If you can keep, as I said, if you can keep your energy good, you can always have period. You can always have period. In another way, for the lifetime, for the lifetime, why people die? Except the accident, okay? Except the accident. Why do people die? It is because your energy, your energy finished. Your energy finished. How your energy finished? How your energy finished? It is from three factors, three reasons, or three causes we have mentioned before. Emotion, emotion, weather, food and drinks intake, work and later, sex, inheriting in heredity, yes, it can cause something, yes, it can cause something. Those kind of factors consume consume your energy every day. Even right now, I'm doing the live broadcasting. I'm thinking, I'm thinking. When I'm thinking, it consumes my body energy. Okay, I'm talking. When I'm thinking, it consumes my excess energy. When I'm talking, it consumes my LL energy, my LL energy, my SS energy. Okay, my SS energy. So all the time, people are consuming their energies. And as I said, if your body energy is 10, whatever by working by this and that, and your energy become 8, 7, or 5, you must find solutions. Whatever by rest, whatever by the effect by rest. Okay, rest is when you're doing this, it's working like that. You have to rest. To recover energy is trying to get 10. Get 10. If you always consuming your energies and you always make your body beyond your body ability to recover the energy to the 10, long time, your energy will down until you consume your energy from 10 to almost 0. Your life finished. Your life finished. And also, in fact, in the life, the age itself is energy. Young age is energy. Young age, it means your body have more powerful energy to recover. Elder age itself is negative energy. Generally, it will show your organ function is weak. So, in fact, for the human being's energy, normally, when you were born, youth, adult, old age, finish age, finish age, finish age. And from here to here, your energy is on the rising level, on the rising stage, And from here to here, your energy is in down stage. And then it is born, you are born, right? It is you die. It is you die. How can make from born to die? It is from if you can take care of your energy well or not. Never abuse your energy. Never do the things to consume your energy over your body, over your body ability to afford it. You have to take care of the bodies, and then you can have a longer life. So what I mean is, if you know, how my body energy is consumed, as I said, by those three kind of factors: emotions, weather, food eating, blah blah blah, something like that. If you take care of every point of that kind of information and try to preserving your energy, in the theory, you have no die. You can forever. Just like 50 years, 100 years. No. You can live maybe 1,000, 10,000 years. If you know how to preserve your energies. You die, I think it's except the accident, like, you're killed, or you are killed by the accident, something like that. Generally, you can live forever. In fact, the life, human being is life. Human being, human being is life. Human being is life. The plants also life. The trees, and also animals like turtle, like tortoise, or turtle. They all the life. There is a trees, they can live thousands of years. More. Some trees more. Tens of thousands of years. They live. They're alive. Turtle. Some fish. Okay? They have thousands of years age also. How? Because sometimes sometimes we should forget we are the most clever life in the universe. No. In some point, yes. In some point, no. The turtle or the tortoise has his own expert, has his own ability. It is better than you to keep the life long. The trees also. The trees also. And in fact, the trees also knows what you're doing. In the natural house, there is very important thing like everything has life, including the object, including animals, including the plants, the moon, the sun. Everything has life. Everything knows what you're doing. You cannot communicate directly. It is because the universe has to keep some different things as different worlds to not affect each other so much. But in fact, all their life. So what means energy? Energy is very, very important. If you can keep good energy, you can always have period. You can always pregnant to have unlimited babies if you have unlimited life. It is a joke? No, it is not a joke. The most important is energy. Since energy is so important, you should know how to gain the energy by food, by exercise. There is a lot of ways to gain the universe energies. And also, for this, we will explain more and more. After we finish explaining first on natural health system, we will explain more deeper about some special topics, even like how you can get energy. How? Huh? This we will explain after we finish all the first on natural health system, which on the book. Okay. And also you need to know what kind of stuff or what kind of things consume your energy. You must know. And how it consumes your energy. When we talk about emotions, we talk about the laugh or the joy, how it consumes energy by slowing down your energy flow. How anger can consume your energy by speeding up. This kind of information is really very, very important. He Tang is trying to use most simple words to explain to you, for you to understand the health knowledge by as we can understand. So you must know what kind of stuff consume your energy. And then when you do something like, even like I just talk like, my talking, when you're talking, it can consume energy, right? Okay, you understand this. Not overdo it. The other days, I'm trying to do one time, 1 hour the English like broadcast, 1 hour the Chinese language broadcast, But finally, I found my body cannot afford it, and then so I reduced. So I arranged like one day English, one day Chinese. So your body will tell you. You need to follow your body's advice. For this, you talking too much, it will consume your LL energy. And when you talking too much, your LL energy is in some problems. Your body will tell you. You must follow your body's instructions. Oh, Tom, no, this no good. Okay, reduce it. You have to notice like this. You should know how to gain the energy, and then you should know what kind of stuff, how they consume your energy. You have to know. In Hochtown, explaining the knowledge as simple as we can for you to understand. If you have good energy, you have no menopause. If you have good energy, you can keep if you know how to preserve your energy, your life is not just 30 years old, 50 years old, 100 years old. You can be 1,000, 500, 1,000, even more if you know how to preserve your energy. In theory, yes, this is the point, standing point from personal natural health. Menses shows that why you are a woman. Menses shows that why you are a woman. This sentence, this sentence is simple, but it shows very, very important for the woman to have the menses, to have the regular menses, to have the regular menses. It is very important. It is very important. Because of what? Because normal menses shows that you have a power to be pregnant. You have a power to be pregnant. Normal menses show that you have power to be pregnant. You're pregnant, and then you can have babies. You can have baby. When you can have a baby, the human being, that is why human being can continue. That is why human being can continue. You see if it is important or not. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So normal menses show that you have power to be pregnant. To be pregnant. Normal menses is a result of your water and fire energy in a balanced level. So this is another way to show you are healthy. For the lady, for the ladies, for the woman, if you are healthy or not, we can see if your period is normal or not. If your period is normal, if your period function is normal, you are healthy. Generally, at least you have no other big issues if your period is normal, because it shows your water and the fire energy is in a balanced level. Is in a balanced level, your body will no big problem. But how can see the your period is normal or not? How can see? After we finish all of this kind of points explanation, we will talk about how you can know your menses function. Menses is belong to allergy function, right? Allergy. So how to know your allergy function is normal for period. For a period, we'll explain about that. So normal menses is the result of your water and fat energy is in a balanced level. Balanced, healthy. Okay. For women, you have normal menses, you are healthy. Menses is one of very important way for you to detox your body. Detox. We have liver detox, we have blood detox, right? That is external, that is outside. But for your own body, you have your own ways to detox yourself. For the women, period, or the menses is one of very important way for you to detox the body. Detox the body. When you have a period, a lot of rubbish, a lot of toxin, a lot of toxin in the blood, it can be detoxed out of your body, out of your body. So if you have no period, this means your body will be short for detox your body, and this will increase the burden of other ways to detox your body until your other way to detox, sweating is one another, poop is a defecation is another kind of, urination is one of the another detox way for your own body. Even for vomiting also, some small tears, and the ear, the ear rubbish you have, the spit, like the phlegm. Okay, this is all the ways for a body to detox, to keep your body clean. But the period is very, very important. It's very important. Menses is one of very important way for you to detox your body. You have to know about this. You have no period, your body is short. One very important way for you to detox. Every day, all the time, our body is producing rubbish, is producing the dirt, and the body have to have very good way to detox about it. So keep your body clean. Menses is one of very important way for you to detox your body. Oh, sorry. This is repeated. Okay. Every time of your menses is for rebuilding your energy. It's for rebuilding energy. Why we mention every time of your menses is for rebuilding our energy, because the blood will come out. We rebuild the uterus skin, right? And the old blood goes, new blood come. In fact, from this point, it is called rebuilding. But in another way, when your body is rebuilding the energies, generally your body is weak at that time. This we want to mention. It's very important. In fact, rebuilding, it means new blood, old blood goes, or old blood with the toxin, with the rubbish, with the dirt out, and it fill out with the new blood. And this kind of process is called rebuilding the energy. Rebuilding is good. Yeah, good for what? All of this is good, right? Bad for what? When your body is rebuilding, in another way, when the women is in the period time, their body is weak. Their body is easily to be attacked by the toxins, by the crazy weather, or by whatever. So it's weak. This is very important information. So every time I menses is for rebuilding your energy. When your body is doing rebuilding work, your body is weak. If your body is weak, we have to protect it carefully. You have to protect it carefully. Protect. And for showing your body weak, we when you have the period, we use another kind of talking. Every time of your misses is the same as you are experiencing baby delivery. You know, when doing the baby delivery, your energy lost. Your energy giving your babies. You're very weak. You're very weak at that time. You are very weak at that time. So this means also we need to protect your period, or you need to protect the period. And the same thing, that after you get the baby delivery, you have to take care of your body very well. And then you can have less issues, less health issues after that. If you cannot take care of yourself very well when you have period, when you have the baby delivery, and later on, you will have very bad health issues happen. So this is what you want to tell you. Before we talking how to protect yourself when you have a period, we will explain how can see your period normal. The period function is normal. You should see from the points below. We will talk about. The first is time. The time. The time. The time, it means what? If your period can come timely or not. Timely. Like what? Like this month, 22nd, 22, the 22nd, the period come. Next month is almost similar as that. 22nd or 23 or 21, something like that. Okay? So this means if your period is on time coming, for the time, we use purple, okay? We use purple. For the time, you need to know if your period is coming on time or not, and if it is going on time or not. If it is going on time or not. So if your period can come on time, can go on time, okay, for the time, it is normal. It is normal. Second, it is the amount the amount of the blood, if it is normal or not. In fact, the amount, generally, we can connect it with the duration. What means duration? The duration is when a period comes, how many days it lasts. So to consider amount, there is two kind of calculations. The first kind of calculations is daily amount. Daily amounts generally, daily amounts generally, they calculate by the what? By the pad. How many pad you use? How many pad you use? For the amount, I think every individuals they will know their individuals quantities. This is daily amount. Generally, for the woman, like for the first day, it's less. In the second day, it's a lot. And the third day is less. Fourth and 5 days is gone. This is about amount. The amount for daily amount you can calculate as the pairs, how many pairs you use. Okay, this individually, the women that you can know yourself. You can know yourself what is normal, what is not normal. Okay, there is no like exact amount, how many liters or how many milliliters. No. You can know yourself. You can know yourself by the calculating the pairs, how many you use normally. Okay, normally. But as a period, as the knowledge, as the experience, we can see generally the first day the amount is less. The second day is a lot. The third day is reduced. The amount is reduced. The fourth day and the fifth day is gone. So this means the duration is also from 3 to 5 days. It is normal. So for the amount, daily amount, you can know yourself. You can know yourself. If too much than normal, if very less than normal, you will know. It must have the correct amount. It cannot be so less. Just some drips. No. That is too less. That is too less. And tomorrow we will explain when too less what problem it is. But today we're talking about what is normal. If the daily amount is good, like first day is less, second day is more, the third day is less, the fourth day, the fifth day is gone. Okay, that's fine. From the amount, from the duration is how many days can last. From 3 to 5 days, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. From 3 to 5 days, the duration is also fine. We can see normal. The fourth one is from the color. The period color. Generally, at the beginning, it should be have a little bit dark, because the dead blood is coming off. But mostly it should be like fresh red. It should be like fresh red. You know, when you have period at the beginning, in first day, at the beginning, the blood could have some dark color. But most time it should be the fresh red. The color is normal. But if you all the way of the period, it is dark, black, or dark red or black, and that means you have problems. The period is not normal. The color should be fresh red. Is normal. The fifth one is smell. Normal smell of the period, it should be like slight fish smell. You know, slight fish smell. The fresh fish smell. The fresh blood smell, you know, the fresh fish smell. It is slight fresh fish smell. Slight fresh fish smell. But if a period, the blood, very strong, very bad smell, problems. Not normal. Normal is slight fish, fresh fish smell. The sixth one is clot. What is clot? It is the blood clots. Blood clots. The big one, small one. Normally, 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 in your when you have the period, the blood it should have like some small granules, but that is not blood clots. That is your membrane of your uterus, which has been taken off from the uterus, from your womb, from the womb. But it's not blood clots. Blood clots is apparently the blood clots is is not even. The membrane is even, granules small, but the blood clots is not even. Some big, some small, some very big like a fist or the half fist, and you have a lot of pain. Okay, so stepping back, pain. If you have belly pain, periodic pain, the period pain or not. You have some the lower back pain. You have some lower back sore pain, just temporarily. It's normal. But if you have continuous sharp pain or continuous sore pain, continuous pain in your belly, and when you have period, or before you have period, or after you have period, no, that is not normal. How abnormal it is, we will explain in the later, like inner stasis and blood blockage, we'll explain about that. But for the feelings, and you shouldn't have that kind of pains. Maximum, you have like some sore, some the dual pain, some sore pain when period comes because your blood is coming out, right? The blood come out. You have some sore back pain, that is normal. But belly pain very sharp or no, that is not normal. So right now you know what is normal period by the symptoms. By the symptom to show your function if well or not. That is the correct time to do. So as we said, every time your message is for rebuilding your energy. Rebuilding is for energy. All the energy, old blood goes. The new blood is come to fill up your womb. And then at this time, the body is very weak. You should protect your period very carefully. How? 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 This is the way. How to protect your period. Oh, sorry. To protect your period, you have to follow. Believe it or not. If you do as this kind of advices, you will have very healthy period and you will have less issues, very less issues. I hope this is not joke. This is seriously. Because the women is a mother. The women is our mother. Without women, without babies, without the human being continue. We have to respect, we have to explain this. We have to explain this kind of risk if you do not protect a period like this. Okay. When you have period, avoid crazy emotions. Avoid crazy emotions. Try to keep your mind peaceful. Whatever happened, no crazy emotions during your period. Because when you have a period, your body is weak. So crazy emotions will mess up your energy, will mess up your blood, will mess up your body functions. Sure, normally no crazy emotions too. But for women, when you have period, avoid the crazy emotions. How the emotions hurt you, we have explained when we talk about the causes of sickness. And you can go back to find the videos, to find the information and articles we explain in the Hearthstone.media or in our YouTube channels. You can check our videos. Sure, if you subscribe, do not forget to subscribe our videos, okay? So I will not explain so much about how emotions will hurt you. You go back to check the former live streamings, okay? Second, no sex. No sex. When you have period, your vagina should keep opening. If you have sex, it will block the blood come out. It will block. And then you will have a lot of pain problems after doing that. It will make the energy stasis, and it will make your blood stuck in your womb, in your energy system. So no crazy emotions, no sex. It's very important. And also, I hope the man should respect your wife, should take care of your wife. Even your wife wants when she has period. I say, no, it's not good for you. No. You should see like that, you know. Sure, the women, you should notice that, okay? When you have a period, no sex, because the sex will block the way for your old blood to come out. If your old blood come out not so smoothly, and it will go back to invade your energy system, and let you could have a lot of pains, a lot of bloating, belly bloating. It means energy or the blood stuck there. So avoid sex when you have period. For the man, I said, if your wife, when your wife have period, he asks for sex. You say, no, no good for you. So otherwise, no mean crazy weather. What means no mean crazy weather? You know, emotions, sex, weather all can make you trouble, especially when you have period and your body is weak. Because when you have period, your body is rebuilding up your energy. And when rebuilding up your energy, your body is weak. When your body is weak, your body is easily to get attacked by weather, especially the crazy weather. Not touching cold stuff. Cold. When you're weak, the cold is very easy to invade your body. No touching cold stuff is like you you should avoid the cold water to wash the hands. You should avoid the cold water to brush the teeth. You should avoid the cold water to washing your feet. So anyway, avoid the cold stuff. Avoid touching cold stuff whatsoever. No shower. When you have period, no shower. Because when you have period, your energy is weak. Your hair holes, your pores is for open. You do shower, the water toxin is easily to invade in your body by the pores, by your hair holes. So after your period, you do the thoroughly shower, no problem. But when you have period, try to avoid shower. And also not taking cold foods and drinks. Those are also very important. When you have period, like ice cream, like the ice, and even the cold waters, the cold drinks, the frozen food. No, nothing. The cold is will make you sick when you have period. If you take if you take if you take the cold food and drinks, so avoiding it. No heavy work, Everybody understand? Being her period is better no work or work less harder. And if you can follow these kind of ways, you can keep your period healthy. And then your body will have no big issues. Many kind of problems. It happens because people do not know to take care of what they have, do not know how to protect themselves. That is the problem. I hope today, after all the ladies heard this kind of information, trying to protect your period, protect your period very well according to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 advices. For the man, okay, for the man, I hope you also should cooperate your wife to do like this. Your wife has better healthy, you will have better family, your better life, or everything. Okay. Thank you for today. Today is almost 1 hour and 22 minutes. And it's some long because the period is very important and I'll explain more about it. And but I hope it is helpful for everybody. Whatever you will do the business, you will do hard business or you will not do hard business, it doesn't matter. This information, we hope everybody can know about it. And this kind of information is really correct. You can feel, if you can feel, real that period, if you do not like this way, what your body feel. And you can compare. You can compare. It's no joke. You can compare with this and you will know if talking is correct or not. So it is very good because what we are talking about, you can test yourself. Because we have told you, your body is only the best health detectors. You yourself, the only to know if the plan is correct for you or not. So we make focus on, we trying to tell the people, you should focus on yourself for detecting the health. For the health plan you are talking about, is you yourself only can be the best judge, can be the best judge than anything else, than anyone else. Okay, that's all for today, and we pray the coronavirus will disappear as soon as possible. We pray all the world people will have better health and better wealth. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.